presentation of BFA Sports.
And there they are about to come out. That's the Williamstown Braves, and welcome to Braves football tonight here on BFA Sports. The crosstown rivals are in town, Washington Township and Williamstown. It's live here on BFA. Good evening, everybody. I'm Chris Lozzi. Welcome to the Chop House tonight. Washington Township comes in with a record of 2-2. The Braves at 0-4, still looking for their first W under new head coach Ron Gordon. And as you mentioned, we talked about it in the coaches show last night at the House of Brews, each week this Brave team improves. They get better and better, and we look for more of that, the same. As you look to the left, you'll see Alexander Holloman, number 20. Big key tonight for the Braves. He has done really great work on both sides of the ball, on offense and defense. And we're going to go to the GoPro, I guess. Am I sitting in the right spot here? And there we go. Hello, everybody. So welcome to Williamstown tonight. 2-2 Washington Township against 0-4 Williamstown. Again, forget the first two, but for the last two games, including the defending state champion Millville Thunderbolts here and up at Lenape, two very, very winnable games for the Braves, and they think that they can carry that over into this game tonight. Meanwhile, for the Minutemen, at a 2-2 record, they do give up a lot of points. We talked about that last night on the coaches show, and it's going to be up to Aiden Davidson. How much is he improving at the quarterback position, as he has really lit a fire under this offense. Nick Seidenberg has got a nice package that he's called. He's the offensive coordinator to get more involvement from everybody. It's a windy night here in Williamstown, as you can attest to the papers blowing up here in the press box as we get closer to kickoff here tonight. So if you take a look, AccuWeather says 63 degrees at kickoff, and it feels like fall here tonight. So now we've got the captains at the center of the field for the coin toss as we wait for the Braves to come out. Captains are Zach Zerby, Jack Cummins. I can't see the other two, but we'll get them for you. Again, it's a fall, chilly night tonight in anticipation of the very, very bad weather that we're supposed to get come tomorrow. See what we got. It looks like Washington Township won the toss and they will defer. So Williamstown will receive the opening kickoff. That's what we have ascertained, and we'll make sure that that's indeed the case. But right now, as is the custom, that's Ron Gordon. And again, his optimism for this Brave squad, and here they come, have not lost faith, not lost hope, and they've got a big one tonight. By the way, tonight is the annual Border Bowl, and if you want to look at previous results, all the way back to 2010, so Williamstown actually won the first 5, and in 2015, Washington Township won their first one. And we have the rest of the scores on the side. I'm looking at the trophy, by the way, which is positioned in the end zone right near the parking lot. So that's the band, and we're getting ready for the national anthem tonight.
direct your attention to the middle of the field as the Williamstown Air Force ROTC Color Guard presents the nation's colors. Please remain standing and remove your hats as we honor our country with the singing of the national anthem by the Williamstown High School Chamber Choir.
Oh, sing and you see by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, and the flag was still there. Oh, sing us that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free, of the free.
As is custom, our national anthem to the chop house and the last line, and the players serenade the crazies down on the near side as we get ready for kickoff. There they go. So an 0-4 record has not diminished these incredibly charged up youngsters. Look at that guy without the shirt. That special teams unit for the Braves. Again, weather tonight, chilly. Fall is in the air and in a hurry. Right now, 62 degrees, winds 15 to 20 miles an hour. And we'll see if that will affect not only the kicking game, but also the passing game, as well as the game that's in our press box. So we're going to need some weights to make sure that we don't lose anything here. That would be a good thing, right? But finally, we're ready to get it going. Nick Van Dyne, kicker for Washington Township. Harold Hill was back deep. Ran one back that counted against Millville, and this is at the 5-yard line. Hill up the middle's got a crease. Harold Hill, the race is on. Harold Hill, he'll go all the way. An opening kickoff, touchdown return. Unofficially 92 yards. That's a way to get it started. Well, the 4, so we'll make it 96. How about that? 96 yards, and he goes untouched. Burning the special teams of the Minutemen. And he knew it at the 10-yard line. He started to high step a little bit. They're still buzzing in the crowd as Snyder. And he had it blocked. So the extra point is no good. 94-yard kickoff return, though, for 96 rather, for Harold Hill. And Braves get the opening strike. We're still here. Now we'll see how the Minutemen respond. Officials are whistling out. We'll see the offense led by Jared Jerkowski. How about that, though? So this will be Snyder. And Jordan Potts is back deep, but this is taken up on the far sideline instead by Jair Moore. And Moore, thought we heard a whistle, but down to about the 33-yard line. And Township trails 6-0. Williamstown only their second lead of the season. They had 2 leads in the Lenape game, and this is the second game in 4 and a little bit that the Braves have had the lead. Jerkowski opens up. They have a very good running attack. Giuliano Scavetta is back. Instead, it's the tailback, Logan Perez, and his first carry gets him about 2. Second down. Tackle made by Jordan Foley. We got a second down coming up. That's Foley. That defense, and we had them highlighted, and this snap doesn't work because there's a flag before. And Frank Slanico is tonight's referee. And his mic is not working, so we'll get that fixed. It's a false start, and it goes against the Minutemen. So now it's second down and 13. Jerkowski runs out of it. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, wrapped up by Jack Cummins. So it'll be third down and about 8. You look for signs early on to see how the defense is going to respond. And we again talked to most of the guys at the bar last night. Julian Graydon, the defensive coordinator, lives for 3rd and long. Let's see what he dials up here. Well, it's going to be 5 yards further because Dan Forsenito, that's him, number 77, jumped. And Frank has gotten more airtime now tonight than in any of the meetings we were in. He's a good guy. We'll get the rest of the crew for you in a second. I know a couple of the guys. We'll get them all for you.
Let's go, Pablo!
So here we go with third down and 13. And Jerkowski to put it up. Deep over the middle and too far. Incomplete. You could say triple coverage, but Deshaun Long was the intended receiver. And there is Ron Gordon. He has been nothing but a spark plug. He has been as optimistic as ever. When he sees something, he mentions it like he did last night. He said he had a little talk with Harold Hill, but he bottled that up, whatever he said to him, because he's going to get another chance at a punt return here. He's back for the kick from Jordan Potts. And this kick is bobbled by Hill, but he's able to retrieve it. And he'll fall on it at the 30. So a 96-yard kickoff return for Harold Hill, and then an oopsie. But the Braves are back on offense. They lead 6-0 here on BFA.
Pizza Hut's stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts. Just
Braves take over, 1st and 10. They are at their own 30. And it is Aiden Davidson, junior quarterback. First down handoff, Zach Zerbe. Right side, 6 yards on the play. Stopped by Jair Moore. The 2nd down and 4 coming up. How about Zerbe? Such a warrior. Was down for a little bit in the Lenape game. Able to have a good week of practice as coach. And his first carry gets 6 yards. So 2nd down now and about 4. Why not? And that's a first down for the Braves as Zerbe's out to the 42. Tripped up by Deshaun Long, but good enough for a first down. You can see the movement of the offensive line, and Coffey would love that. He says, when you see guys going backwards. Fresh set of downs for the Braves at the 42. .8:45 to go in the first. That 6 is a 96-yard kickoff return for Harold Hill. They fake this handoff, and Wade drops it down at the 40. So incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Raymond Wade, interception last week, and timeouts. They're going to have to send Jair Moore off for one play. Not sure why. He goes over to Mike Schatzman and says, I don't know why I have to come off. But they make the change. And 2nd and 10 at the Brave 42. Tried a hard count. Lots of improvements around the facility, and we'll talk about those in a second. Of course, the great scoreboard. This is a pass to far side. Foley, and he's able to get a couple. To the 44, it'll bring up 3rd down and 8. And stopped by Jordan Potts. Jordan Foley. It's a touchdown reception this year. So 3rd and 8 for the Braves. They're at their own 44. They got a first down on this drive with 2 Zach Zerbe runs. See what they do here. They got Wade at the bottom of the screen. With motion, bad snap, and Davidson has to fall on it. Back at the 34. So a 10-yard loss on 3rd down. They get 1 first down, and then they'll have to punt with a punt coming from Keith Nasello. Can't do anything about that. Braves have had some problems with bad snaps. There's a good one from Kopacheski. And Foley's able to boot it away. And we'll reach about the 46. It'd be nice to down it, and they do. So that, my friends, is only a 12-yard punt and nothing on the return. Minutemen on offense when we come back to Williamstown, 6-0. Tonight's game is brought to you by Toyota of Turnersville. ToyotaofTurnersville.com is your best play when you want to score a new or used vehicle for your home team. Toyota of Turnersville service techs are known to figure out the toughest of those pesky lights on your dashboard. Toyota of Turnersville is just a short drive right on Route 42 in the heart of Turnersville Auto Mall and a proud sponsor of Williamstown Braves football. Toyota, let's go places. Minutemen back on offense, and they have very good field position at the 46. And handoff, Scavetta's first touch. Gets down to about the 42. Had to pick up a 4 on the play. Second down. Halfway through the first quarter tonight here on BFA, Chris Lozzi and the crew got some cool announcements to give to you. We'll pass them along. Kowski going to keep it right side, and a great defensive play by Raheem Thomas. He extended beautifully and shut him down. Stuffed him for no gain and another 3rd and long. There is Thomas, junior linebacker. He also is the halfback on offense, and there is Julian Gravener. That's Tim Harrison. It's motion, Jerkowski setting up the screen, Scavetti. First down to the 30. Scavetta inside the 20, and finally the Braves are able to muscle him down all the way down to the 15-yard line. 27 yards on the screen to Scavetta. And that is a Township first down. They will mark it at the 16. Again, it looked like it was funny because Foley was like, what do I do? Should I rush or should I drop back? And obviously, once the screen was set up, and then Scavetta's going to take people for a ride. First down, Jerkowski went airborne. And he gets inside the Brave 15-yard line. That's a painful 5 yards there. So he's second down and 5. 5:20 to go. 6-0 on a 96-yard kickoff return by Harold Hill. Scavetta in the backfield by himself with Jerkowski. And whistles will stop this one. And we got a timeout. So tonight's broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in BFA history, is presented in 4K Ultra HD. So we hope you enjoy the clarity of those pictures. And the wonderful crew we have here tonight. Ultra 4K. Unbelievable how far we have come here at BFA. And we're getting a lot of feedback and compliments. Wade Inge, who I know is our resident statistician. This is the best clarity. That's what the text says. This is the best clarity I've ever seen from BFA. And we thank you for that. That was I believe, a Williamstown timeout. So it's a second down now and 5 at the 13. Jerkowski got it away, incomplete. Through the end zone, Hill on the coverage. Wanted long, and it'll be third down and 5. And we just got confirmation. It was the Braves timeout. So a third and 5 at the 5-minute mark. From the 11, that pass underneath. And incomplete. That was Gabe Moscow, the target from Drakowski. And let's see what we got now. It's 4th down. What's Mike Schatzman want to do here? He's keeping the offense on the field. So the first real test for Julian Gravener in the defense. On a 4th and 5 at the 11-yard line. And they go trips to the left. Drakowski throws incomplete. It was tipped. And the Braves get a stop, and the ball will go over on downs. Good job by that defense. Here it is again. Looking to see Drakowski. It has to be a quick drop. Braves are getting really good pressure on the left side. And Moscow couldn't hang on to that pass. Would have been short of the first down anyway. So we go the other way. The Braves have it at the 11. Second opportunity on offense. First one, not much. 1 first down, then a punt. 2 Zerbe runs to get the Braves that initial first down. That's a Zerbe run. That's to the 16. That's 5 good yards right there. Tackled by Jalen Robinson, sophomore linebacker for Washington Township. 2nd down, 5 from the 16. 4.5 to go. Whistles, and this play is shut down for a false start. So we'll go back to 2nd and 10. Frank Slonenko. So now it's back to 2nd and 10. There's Frank. Back at the 11. You can hear the wind hitting the microphones tonight. It's getting chilly. And Davidson, not sure of the call. And I believe they ran out of time, and they did. I don't know if they're growing pains, but this is probably not the best spot on the field to have these issues. A false start, and now a delay of game. And that puts the ball back to the 7-yard line. Where it's 2nd down and 14. Davidson from the end zone, running an option, and Zerbe can only get a yard. Township does a good job defensively to string it out. And they'll bring a 3rd down. So a 3rd and 14 as we approach 3 minutes here in the first quarter. That's the score. Braves with a 96-yard opening kickoff return by Harold Hill. That's the scoring thus far. Davidson on 3rd down. From the goal line, he's going to come out of it. And he can only get to the 15-yard line, and he is banged out of bounds. Jair Moore, first one there. And a stop for Washington Township on defense, and it'll be a punt coming up for the Braves. By the way, shout out Jacob Eubanks, helping us tonight with the graphics. handling the scoreboard. So that's why it's looking a lot better than because I'm not doing it. 4th down. Cello's punt. This is better. Drives Perez back to midfield. Going to cut it back. He's got room. Look out. And Perez gets to the sideline inside the Brave 30. So a good return for Logan Perez. It was a 40-yard punt, but a 20-yard return for Perez. And I think they'll mark it right at the 30-yard line. And that is where we will have Township take over. First and 10 for the Minutemen. 2:37 to go, first quarter tonight. Braves and Washington Township here on BFA. Jerkowski, the handoff, that's Darian Joyner. And he can only get back to the line of scrimmage. How about Holloman and how about Jackson Colbert? Combining on the stop, no gain, 2nd and 10. Now they're going to give him a yard, so they'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. So 2nd and 9 at the 29. Jerkowski keeps this one right side, and he'll get close to the 1st down, and he might have it. They'll mark him right at the 20-yard line, and it's good enough for a 1st down for Township. 9-yard run for Jerkowski inside of 2 minutes in the 1st. Design run all the way, too, and Foley went too far. Coffey says, keep containment, keep containment. 1st down, run up the middle. Good carry on 1st down as Jerkowski keeps it, and he might have another 1st down. And he will. It is now 1st and goal, and no huddle for the Minutemen. At the 10. Why not? And this time the Braves are there to stop him, although Jerkowski is able to fall forward for a couple more. Wrapped up by Raheem Thomas. Minute 15 to go in the 1st. Again, 6-0 Williamstown. So officially it's at the 5. And on 2nd and goal, this is Scavetta, and he is trapped. Braves are able to stop him. Holloman, Thomas, Colbert, and Zerby combine on the stop. It'll be maybe a yard, bring up a 3rd and goal, and with 43 seconds left, they're going to have to run this play. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Scavetta fights his way into the end zone for a touchdown. From 4 yards out, Giuliano Scavetta pulls the Minutemen even. Not much of a drive, 30 yards. It was just up the middle, and Scavetta needed one little crease, and he got it and found his way into the end zone. Van Dyne for the point after. And 7-6, Washington Township with 21 seconds left here in the 1st quarter tonight.
Want to know why no one out Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut meat lovers' melts are filled with almost a half a pound of meat and cheese for just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. That's why no one out-pizzas the Hut. I do it big. With the Pizza Hut Big Dinner Box, however you want a dinner, we got you covered. Big time. I do it big. The Big Dinner Box. 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and wings or pasta. Oh, hello.
Tonight's game on BFA is brought to you by they're coming any minute now. That's all right. It's by Pizza Hut. Nobody out pizzas the Hut. By Toyota of Turnersville, located in the Turnersville Auto Mall. Toyota, let's go places. And by Livery Fence in Sewell, New Jersey. 3 decades of service to the community. Livery Fence. Chris Lozzi, the BFA Sports crew here tonight. 7-6. Van Dyne finds the corner, and that will not go out of bounds. That's a great kick. That's an excellent kick. That pushes Raymond Wade all the way back inside the 20-yard line. That's a directional kickoff. They were not going to let Harold Hill see that one. And the Braves now are going to start at their 12-yard line. 7-6 to score. Washington Township has the lead tonight with a made extra point, and that's the difference thus far. 17 seconds left, first quarter. Davidson, Keyshawn Nixon with him. And Nixon takes the handoff. And with a cutback, he'll get to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 3. So we'll start the second quarter tonight in Williamstown with a 2nd and 7 for the Braves. After 1, it is 7-6 Washington Township. Tonight's game is brought to you by Livery Fence Company. For 3 generations, the Livery Fence Company has installed thousands of jobs all across the Delaware Valley. From wood, PVC, or chain link fence to stamped concrete, wrought iron railings, and landscape packages, Livery Fence has won the hearts of their fans for over 30 years. When you want to take your backyard or landscaping to the next level, rush to your laptop and blitz your way to www.liveryfence.com. Start of the second quarter tonight here on BFA. Chris Lozzi, the crew here tonight. Williamstown Braves football 7-6. Washington Township has the lead in what we like to call the Border Bowl. Jefferson Health sponsoring that. And that trophy in the corner, which we'll show you in a minute, goes to the winner. It should be on a table by the track. We'll see if we can get Nick Penzo on that, get a shot of that. Meanwhile, the Braves come out as they get the chain situated. And a 2nd down and 7. Davidson in the gun in an empty backfield. Zerby is in motion. Instead, it's a handoff up the middle. Nixon had a really good game last week against Lenape. Another coach's talking to, if you will. Ron Gordon mentioned it last night. And Keyshawn can only get a yard on that one, so it'll bring up a 3rd down now and officially 6. Need the 21-yard line. And Davidson to throw it. Chased out, lets it go, and Nixon is popped. And I don't know if they're going to rule that a catch and a fumble or not. Township thinks they will. Jalen Robinson comes away with it. But I think they're ruling it incomplete or no. Let's see. They are ruling that incomplete. Nixon never had it. So 4th down and the 3rd of solo punt of the night. Deshaun Long is back for the Minutemen. The last return was 20 yards, and it set up the touchdown drive. And the 7-6 lead the Township has. Cello off the low snap is able to get it away. And the bounce, Perez at the 47. Perez, left sideline, Perez will go in for the score. There is a flag down, though. It's back at the 25-yard line. Logan Perez. If it stands, it's a 47-yard punt return for a touchdown, but I don't think it's going to stand. There are 2 flags on the field. Make it 3 at the 25-yard line. So let's see if we can see what happened at the 25. Now, that's Perez. I don't know what we got, but it's against Township. So wipes out the touchdown on the punt return, but well, that's a big one. That's a 15-yarder. So what did they call? Because I didn't see it. Hang on, we'll get it. It's a blindside block. My man Lou Painter. I've refereed with him for probably 20 years, and he's rehabbing nicely. Working the clock tonight. First down, Scavetta. And tripped up, and Zerbe hanging on after a gain of about 3. Second down. Some little words now. It's Scavetta and Jordan Kennedy. Like to see that, the fight in these guys. Another junior. There it is from the pitch, folks. On 2nd and 7. Scavetta again, and he pinballs down to the 45. Jack Cummins tried to rip the ball out. Holloman with the stop. Got help from Tashim Prunty. And again, Kennedy looking over there. Look at 18. So, with a 3-yard gain, it'll be 3rd down and 5. The ball is at the 35-yard line. 2 minutes gone, second quarter tonight. 7-6. Township has the lead here on BFA. Perez is in the slot at the top of the screen. And Drakowski's going deep. And he's got him, and it's a touchdown. Deshaun Long, no, they're going to mark him down at the 1. Long thought he had it, but they're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Perfectly thrown ball from Jared Drakowski. So the Minutemen get on the ball in a hurry from the 1. Drakowski fumbled it, but he's still able to push his way, and they don't signal yet, and it's a touchdown, but there's a flag down. And I think this is assisting the runner. And now Township might get bit by the Jalen Hurts bug. Slinenko. That's what he's saying. You cannot assist the runner. Tell us, Frank. So assisting the runner. You remember Williamstown got burned on it twice against Millville. And now the ball is back at the 6. So still 1st and goal. Look at this formation. Drakowski will try the right side. Holloman chases him down, and that's going to be a loss on the play. Alexander Holloman does the job again. That'll be a loss on the play of about 4. And it's now 2nd and goal, and it's back at the 10-yard line. The Braves sniffed that out. They knew that Drakowski was going to keep it. Second down. Goal, Scavetta with a cutback, no sail. The run defense of the Braves on this particular series doing the job. Jordan Kennedy and Holloman. And it's now 3rd and goal at the 10. It was a 38-yard pass from Drakowski to Deshaun Long to set up the Minutemen at the 1, but then a penalty, and 2 runs for nothing. 3rd and goal at the 10. Jerkowski looks, slant, deflected, incomplete. He wanted Perez at the goal line. And it'll bring up 4th down. The Schatzman want to bring out Van Dyne here. He went for it on 4th and 5 inside the 20 in the first quarter, and I think he's not sure, and he's going to burn a timeout. And it is a timeout for the Minutemen. We'll take it with him. 4th down when we come back.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like,
The huddle on the Williamstown sideline, and that is defensive coordinator Julian Gravener. See what they dial up on a big 4th and goal at the 10 is Mike Schatzman still hasn't decided. I assume it's going to be the offense and not Van Dyne for the kick. They're going to go for it. 4th and goal at the 10. Jerkowski, Scavetta is in the backfield with him. And Jerkowski chased out. Foley was there. It's a jump ball, and it's caught by Long in the end zone for a Washington Township touchdown. That is the perfect call for the Brave defense. Foley just couldn't get to Jerkowski. And how about the throw from the senior Jared Jerkowski? This is right on the money. And Coffey calls these 50-50 balls, and he just disappeared behind Prunty in the end zone. And 6 more for the Minutemen. The kick is blocked, so it'll stay 13-6. Washington Township has the lead. Kickoff is next here on BFA. Tonight's game is brought to you by Toyota of Turnersville. ToyotaofTurnersville.com is your best play when you want to score a new or used vehicle for your home team. Toyota of Turnersville service techs are known to figure out the toughest of those pesky lights on your dashboard. Toyota of Turnersville is just a short drive right on Route 42 in the heart of Turnersville Auto Mall and a proud sponsor of Williamstown Braves football. Toyota, let's go places. 13-6 our score. Code, whatever it is that you want to donate, how many tickets you will get, and there'll be a drawing that's done automatically. You'll be notified of that. And good luck from Ticks for Good in the Williamstown Huddle Club. Van Dyne. It's not Hill. Instead, it's Wade. And Wade gets to the 33-yard line, and you saw Harold Hill. I wanted that one. And Braves will go back on offense. From the 33-yard line, they trail now 13-6 tonight. We'll officially put it at the 32. We'll officially put it at the 32. So a first down. Keep you posted on other events going on. Hill in motion. Davidson fakes over the middle. Wide open. Foley still on his feet. Foley gets to the Minutemen 45. Gain of 23. Davidson to Foley. That'll get the passing game in a hurry. There's Foley, first down carry. No. Somebody wasn't set, and that'll cost the Braves 5 on a false start.
Yo, Raymond!
I think the referee mic is working tonight.
Yo, Ray!
So the ball back at midfield. So first down and 15. Yep, Scott, that is your son. Jacob Eubanks, rehabbing nicely. First and 15. Blitz coming. Braves pick it up, and Hill on the end is able to get about 4 to the 46. And it'll be second down. Mitchell Lando, 58, makes the stop. So second and 11. 6:50 to go. Second quarter. 13-6 Township. Looks like Minutemen moved, but they didn't jump across. Davidson has been quite effective with that hard count. It's a good look at him. Braves in all black tonight. I'm going to mention that. Quick toss. Prunty can get to the 43. So all that flair for a 3-yard gain. And it'll bring up a third down and 8. As we get to the 6-minute mark. Kaishim Prunty, the freshman. 1 touchdown reception. That was opening night against Atlantic City. And you got 4 wideouts here for Davidson. From the pocket over the middle, and it's underneath. There was contact. Wade was down there. Pass bounces incomplete. Third down. Clock stop with 5:42 to go. You gotta like, though, Aiden Davidson. We talked about it last night. Controlling this offense. Fourth down, another low snap. Marcello got it away. This is a good kick. Bounces at the 11-yard line. Perez in trouble. Bottled up. Perez gets out of it for a little bit. There's just too many Braves. They're finally going to tackle him back down at the 5-yard line. Who finally got him? Joe Atifi on special teams. So a lot of running by Logan Perez, but nothing. And a flag is down also. Let's check the flag. See, there's the punt. There's Perez at the 11. Block in the back, 55, but they let that go. Nothing there. Nothing there. So I'm watching the monitor. Hang on a minute. All right. Just your basic garden variety holding penalty. And half the distance. We'll put the ball at the 3. First down for the Minutemen. 97 yards to go. Jared Drakowski has a touchdown pass on the last drive. Instead, Scavetta has a touchdown carry. Scavetta, with a good run, he's up to the 18. Pickup of 8, second down and 2. Tick down to 5 minutes to go. Giuliano Scavetta. He's tough to bring down. 5'10", 195 pounds. Saw why on that play. Drakowski keeps big hole up the middle. Should be enough for a first down to the 15. And it is. Township. Got two in motion. Now, if they don't stop, that's got to be a legal shift, and that's a good flag there. So this play won't mean anything as Scavetta's dumped. He gets to the 20. That's an illegal shift foul, and that's going to push them back. So says Frank. So now 1st and 15. And back at the 10-yard line. .410 to go. Kowski, handoff, Perez. Here comes the pursuit, and the Braves got him behind the line of scrimmage. Raheem Thomas celebrating. Jackson Colbert in there. That's a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd down and a long way now for Township. 17. And the ball back at the 8-yard line. Each team with 2 timeouts left. Come down to 3.5 to go here in the 2nd quarter tonight on BFA. Now you got Scavetta and Perez flanking Drakowski, who's going to throw it. And he throws it deep on the far side. And Colbert almost had a pick. Oh, it's Zerby again. And he's going to talk to Harold Hill there. That's them two working in the secondary. 3rd and long. Clock stop, 3:18 to go. Make another deep pass here. Drakowski in trouble, tries to get out of it. That's a little duck to nobody in the middle of the field. And I don't know if the officials are going to talk about this one or not. There was nobody in there. And he never left the pocket. But they're going to let that one go, and it's just a 4th down. I don't know about that. There's nobody there. Fourth down, and a punt from Potts. Low snap, he's in the end zone, but he's able to get it away, and it's a terrible kick. It'll take, look at the bounce it takes, though, for Township, and it dies at the 40-yard line. A 23-yard punt. Williamstown will be back on offense. There is a flag down. It was 4th and 17. So, believe it or not, unless they roughed a kicker, nothing will give them a 1st down. Officials are talking about it. And they're going towards where the Braves have taken possession. The replay's at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what it is, and still don't see it. Still don't see it. There was no flag on the field then. Could this be unsportsmanlike? So it's against the Braves. It's a holding penalty, and it'll put the ball back to midfield, where the Braves will have it. 2 timeouts and 3:01 on the clock. They trail by 7. At midfield, it is Davidson. Again, 4 wide receivers. And it's a run for Zerby. And Zerby's going to get 4. Scavetta combining with Lando. make the stop, 2nd and 6. They're at the 46. Two and a half to go on the clock. And again, a handoff to Zerby. Down to about the 43. So a 3rd down and short coming up, and now Zerby wants to come off. Sean Long makes the stop. He had the 10-yard touchdown reception. Zerby shaken up. So what play do we have here? Nick Seidenberg, offensive coordinator, on 3rd down and 3 from the 43. And no Zerby on this play. How about Foley on a slant? Nope. It's a pitch instead, and Nixon gets wrapped up. Loss on the play. It was the penetration from Jalen Robinson first. And a 3rd and 3 now is a 4th and 6. And with 1:36 left, I believe Washington Township has used their 2nd timeout.
Yo, that's enough, dude. Are you serious? Don't you walk down the field and do it?
Well, I guess we'll stay here. 4th down and 6. One timeout left for the Minutemen. Special teams. Gotta get a good snap here. Cello is a punt for the 3rd time. He's at the 41. What is going on? He's going to have to run with this. If he gets a block, he might be able to get and spring through. There is a flag. It was a block in the back. Cello's going to get the 1st down, but they're going to have to bring it back on the block in the back call. Let's see if it was in the back. Or was it on the side? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. No, it was thrown by the line judge. It's my man Mike Cook. They did not get the 1st down. Or did they? Where's the ball? They did get the 1st down. And Ron Gordon out on the field. He doesn't agree with that. So they got the 1st down and they have to take the flag. Simple. Here's coach. 1st year head coach, long time Williamstown resident, player. He claimed to be a good baseball player, but we have to fact check that. And the ball is back at the 44 because the Braves got the 1st down. No, that's not right either. That might have been where the block was. David, do we have that again? Let's do double box. We do double box here. Let's see if we can do that again. Where was the block? That can't be right. Yeah, Mike Cook's really hearing it. Let's see. So the ball at the 44 right now. Let's see. Where's the block? There's a cello running around, and the block is right at the 45. So if that's the flag, and it clearly is right there, then this ball should be at the 35. And I don't know if that's what they're talking about. Hang on. Here we go. Now are they going to step it off? They're not. They're not. Wow. Well, it's still 4th and a lot. There's a better snap from Kopacheski. And Acello's able to boot it, and it's a good kick. At the 20, it's muffed. It's still loose, and it's in coverage, and they've got it at the 18-yard line. There's a break on special teams. Nolan Lloyd is able to get it. And not only did Lloyd recover it, but he's able to stay in bounds. And the miscue by the Township special teams will set up the Braves at the 19 with a minute 18 to go. Clearly muffed. Joyner never had it. Watch Lloyd. The ball's still in the field of play, and he's able to recover it. That's an outstanding play that gives the Braves a first down at the 18. A minute 18 and 2 timeouts to go. And Davidson. Harold Hill on the jet sweep. Got about 3 to the 15. And I'll bring up second down. Under a minute to go. We'll watch the clock. Do you burn a timeout here? Ron Gordon chooses not to. Zerbe back in the ball game. Motion again. Davidson throws. Foley's got it. Jordan Foley's inside the 5. It should be good enough for a 1st and goal. It'll stop the clock with 31 seconds left. And Williamstown will take their second timeout. That's like a 7 and turn around, and Foley found himself wide open in the seam. Davidson hit him. And a first down with 31 seconds left. They mark the ball at the 5-yard line. How many times has this Brave team got punched in the mouth and got back up? You know, it doesn't show on their win-loss record, but this team, the last 3 weeks, they've been fun to watch, and they're playing with a ton of heart. See if they can get in here at the 5-yard line. 1 timeout left for Coach Gordon and 31 seconds on a 1st and goal. Zerbe is with him. Davidson, left side, stood up. Immediately popped. Caleb Paliganis, and he runs right to the sideline, and Davidson is hurt. And Davidson is hurt. He was grabbing his throwing shoulder as he ran off the field, and that doesn't look good. Oh boy. Oh boy. If it wasn't for bad luck, this team would have no luck at all. So I believe the Braves have called their final timeout, and they have. Seidenberg, what's he going to dial up here? 23 seconds and a 2nd and goal. Ball is at the 5. Let's see that again, David. We can see where Davidson got hurt on that keeper. Here it is again. Right. I wonder if it was when he hit the turf. He's thrown back. He's thrown back. No, they let him go. But you can see him grab his shoulder right there. Right there, he's grabbing his shoulder. Zerbe Zerbe. Did he get in? Touchdown! Touchdown run for Zerbe, his third of the season. And the Braves are an extra point from tying it. That's just a foot race to the end zone right there. And Zerbe won it. Now they got something to cheer for. Can Snyder tie it? He will not. They said it was no good. Snyder missed the kick. And the Braves 0 for 2 on extra points. But they get the touchdown, and it's 13-12. My, oh my. So we'll stay right here. 18-yard touchdown drive. The fumble recovery on the muff punt that put the Braves in that position. Unable to get the PAT, and the Minutemen hang on to the lead, the slimmest of margins, and they will get the ball to start the second half too. So let's recap the scoring plays. We opened the game on a kickoff and a 96-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Harold Hill. Extra point was blocked. Giuliano Scavetta ran in 4 yards out with the extra point. It gave the Minutemen the lead, and then they had a short field on a turnover on downs, a short punt rather, and it was a touchdown pass from Jared Drakowski to Deshaun Long. That was a 10-yard pass, and it looked like it was Township in control, and then a punt muffed by Darian Joyner, recovered for the Braves by Nolan Lloyd at the 18. The Braves are able to get in. They've got a hurt quarterback, which we'll get a report on his condition, hopefully. That is Snyder. And this is a low one that bounces, and I think it was touched. And he's reaching, and he's reaching. It's not a flag. It was touched and out of bounds at the 12. So do we have that one again, David? This is a big one here. Was it touched? Oh, yeah. That absolutely was touched by Jair Moore. And we had a flag on the kickoff. I think we had offside on the Braves. So they'll add 5 to it, and they'll put it at the 17-yard line. So you ask, why are they not kicking again? And that's what Ron Gordon is saying. It's a good question. The foul occurred before the kick, but doesn't matter, because Drakowski takes a knee, and that will take us to halftime here in Williamstown with our score, the Minutemen 13 and the Braves 12. Stay tuned, because we've got activity here on senior night here at Williamstown on BFA.
Want to know why no one out Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut meat lovers' melts are filled with almost a half a pound of meat and cheese for just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. That's why no one out pizzas the Hut. I do it big. With the Pizza Hut Big Dinner Box, however you want a dinner, we got you covered. Big time. I do it big. The Big Dinner Box. 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and wings or pasta. Oh, hello.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Liberty Fence Company. For 3 generations, the Liberty Fence Company has installed thousands of jobs all across the Delaware Valley. From wood, PVC, or chain link fence to stamped concrete, wrought iron railings, and landscape packages, Liberty Fence has won the hearts of their fans for over 30 years. When you want to take your backyard or landscaping to the next level, rush to your laptop and blitz your way to www.libertyfence.com.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Toyota of Turnersville. ToyotaofTurnersville.com is your best play when you want to score a new or used vehicle for your home team. Toyota of Turnersville service techs are known to figure out the toughest of those pesky lights on your dashboard. Toyota of Turnersville is just a short drive right on Route 42 in the heart of Turnersville Auto Mall and a proud sponsor of Williamstown Braves football. Toyota, let's go places.
Want to know why no one out Pizza the Hut? Pizza Hut meat lovers' melts are filled with almost a half a pound of meat and cheese for just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. That's why no one out pizzas the Hut. I do it big.
The first three cars carry the representatives of the freshman class of 2027, the sophomore class of 2026, and the junior class of 2025. representing the class of 2026, we welcome Riley Black and Eddie Evans. Riley featuring most of her life, and this is the second year coaching in 9 and 10 yards for Minutemen Township, while being the fourth year team. She also participates in the rear tier and the softball. She hopes to pursue her dream of being an educator. She is currently president of the class and has to spend quality time with her friends, family, and her dear friend Eddie. Eddie plays football on the class. She is also a member of the Business and Finance Academy, who loves spending time with his friends, family, and girlfriend Riley. Eddie wants to pursue his dream of becoming an entrepreneur. Let's give a round of applause to our sophomore representatives, Riley and Eddie. We have the track next, representing the class of 2025. We welcome Kelly Hazelski and Nolan Roy. Kelly is a 3-year varsity player on the volleyball team and the softball team. She is looking forward to going back to the basketball court and grades this year. Kelly is a member of the yearbook club, varsity club, and farm club. Kelly loves spending time with her friends and family. Kelly wants to return college to study education. Nolan is a 3-year varsity football and basketball player, as well as being heavily involved in the varsity club. After high school, he would like to pursue a career in engineering. In his spare time, Nolan enjoys hanging out with friends, as well as playing sports outside. Once again, let's welcome Kelly and Nolan, our junior class representatives. Coming up the track next will be our first round with the Minutemen representatives in the senior class of 2024. For the first round, we have Alexa Obermeyer and John Young. Let's start our boxers at Williamstown and have been many different activities, including softball, the senior class secretary, Allied Health Academy, Student Council, and Foreign Language Club. She is an active member of National Honor Society and the Spanish National Honor Society. She loves spending her free time with her friends, John, and hanging out with grandma Mark. Even though he started getting out to Ariana Grande, he can't wait to pursue a career in nursing and get a college diploma. John has been in Williamstown High School for the past 4 years, involving himself in National Honor Society, Foreign Language Club, Spanish National Honor Society, is currently the captain of the boys' Lozzi soccer team. John is very hard-working senior as he to perform his best both on and off the field. He also hang out with his best friends, Lex, and his family, making sure he spends his much time working on his pastor. John is very interested in continuing his athletic and academic dreams as he plans for the soccer and nursing college down south. Please welcome Alexa and John. Next, we welcome Megan Heavey and Mike McCoy. Megan served in high school residential in teaching college, choir, and PFA. Outside school, Megan enjoys sunsets at the beach and spending time with her friends and family. She plans to attend college and hopes to become a radiologist. We can't wait for what this year has in store for her, and the biggest of hopes that this is the best year yet. Let's get everyone nominated her. Michael is a senior who plays football for Williamstown High School. After high school, he plans to attend around and go to the medical field. He enjoys watching football as much as playing it, and loves last evening. He would like to thank the class of 2024 for his nomination in the 2024 Pregame Coming up the track next, we have Kendall Plater and Yuri Brown. Kendall is a great compassionate student in the Township School. He is also a volunteer assistant in each school organizations, such as the Fire Line Club, Delta, Student Council, National Honor Society, Scottish National Honor Society, Environmental Club, Senate Club, and Friends of OTP. Kendall Brown is a time-started friends and loved ones playing varsity tennis and golf and showcase and hire school field. We cannot wait to spend the rest of the senior year with a fantastic Township 2024 and is eager to succeed in the future. The honor of the active senior in Williamstown High School is currently a varsity athlete for the state soccer and track teams, while also being in the new clubs such as the African American Cultural Society, BFA, and the Youth Rec Committee. In the same time, we have very high and very on the side. We have to go to club his academic and athletic career by attending a 4-year college and obtaining a degree after high school. Please welcome Kendall and Beyond. Our next senior class representatives are Casey Clark and Sage Ellis. Casey is a very athletic and hot senior at Williamstown High School. She has been part of many clubs and schools such as Choir, Creative Writing Club, Drama Club, ROTC 13, African American Cultural Society, Art Club, and Salsa Club. She showcased her passion for singing during a variety show and is very dedicated to the ROTC unit in 2003. Casey enjoys spending time with her friends and great shows that nominated her. Sage is senior Williamstown High School showcase satellite for guitar and songwriting in the variety show for the senior zone. They will be having the BFA Sports and freshman year and will be competing in their last season this year. Sage enjoys smiling, making people laugh, learning, playing guitar, and much more. They are really looking forward to the rest of the year. Please welcome Casey and Sage. And finally welcome Morgan Shaw and Brendan Alexi. Morgan Shaw is a February guest season of the many athletics such as field hockey, wrestling, and softball, but their passion in wrestling. It's really not too very involved in cricket and tennis. Physics and finance academy and the Italian American Club. After high school, she went to study physics administration and wrestle in college. Brendan is a senior at Williamstown High School, and in the past 4 years, he has invested his time in both academics and various extracurricular activities. Brendan is a proud member of the Law and Justice Academy, Student Council, Italian American Press, and the National Honor Society. And he has spent time with family and friends, as they are important to him. Brendan plans to continue his successes at college in the business field. Please welcome Morgan and Brendan and all of our representatives for the class of 2024. Voting for the homecoming king and queen of the senior class has been completed, and in a very close vote, we now have a new homecoming king and queen. Here to crown this year's king and queen is Julian Noel and Melissa Anasius, the homecoming queen for the class of 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, the homecoming king for the class of 2024 is the homecoming queen for the class of 2024 is Congratulations to our winner, Congratulations to all of the class representatives for homecoming 2023 at Williamstown High School.
Pizza Hut stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good, topped and stuffed with over a half-pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
I be like, sunset.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Toyota of Turnersville. ToyotaofTurnersville.com is your best play when you want to score a new or used vehicle for your home team. Toyota of Turnersville service techs are known to figure out the toughest of those pesky lights on your dashboard. Toyota of Turnersville is just a short drive right on Route 42 in the heart of Turnersville Auto Mall and a proud sponsor of Williamstown Braves football. Toyota, let's go places.
Want to know why no one out-pizzas the Hut? Pizza Hut meat lovers melts are filled with almost a half a pound of meat and cheese for just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. That's why no one out-pizzas the Hut.
I do it big.
With the Pizza Hut Big Dinner Box, however you want a dinner, we got you covered. Big time.
I do it big.
The Big Dinner Box. 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and wings or pasta. Oh, hello. Want to know why no one out-pizzas the Hut? Pizza Hut meat lovers melts are filled with almost a half a pound of meat and cheese for just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. That's why no one out-pizzas the Hut.
I do it big.
With the Pizza Hut Big Dinner Box, however you want a dinner, we got you covered. Big time.
I do it big.
The big dinner box. 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and wings or pasta. Oh, hello.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Liberty Fence Company. For 3 generations, the Liberty Fence Company has installed thousands of jobs all across the Delaware Valley. From wood, PVC, or chain link fence to stamped concrete, wrought iron railings, and landscape packages, Liberty Fence has won the hearts of their fans for over 30 years. When you want to take your backyard or landscaping to the next level, rush to your laptop and blitz your way to www.libertyfence.com. Welcome back. What a halftime that was. Homecoming here at Williamstown, and the Braves trailing by 1 as we start the third, with Washington Township ahead 13-12. Lots of stories to tell you from the first half, and we'll get to them after this kick. Cole Snyder bounces, that's out of bounds, and that kickoff is out of bounds, so the penalty will be what they want, probably the 35-yard line. Anyway, all right, so Aiden Davidson, got a report on him that nothing broken, subluxed, I guess it's called, about the 18 or 38 rather, so it's a gain of 3. It was Deshaun Long that was on the receiving end of that touchdown pass, and there is Trukowski again. Threw for 78 yards in the first half unofficially. Scavetta with that cutback will get the first down. I'm sorry, he's at the 40-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down and 4. What game am I watching? First minute of play in the third quarter is the wrong line. All right, 3rd down and 4. And there is Coach Gordon imploring his defense to get a stop here. Look at the passion of that young man. He is exciting. Love visiting with him every week on the Coach's Show. 3rd and 4, Drakowski. Nobody to look, now throws, and it's dropped right at the 45-yard line by Perez. 4th and 4 coming up. And apparently the Braves got to stop. And I say apparently because it was a fake last week that Lennon be pulled on Williamstown. But Potts is out the punt, and Hill is by himself at the 20-yard line. Braves are going to get it back on the Potts punt. It will bounce sideways and find the sideline at the 38-yard line. It's only a 21-yard punt, and the Braves will take over with no flags at the 37-yard line. Let's see. It is Aiden Davidson out there. That is really good news. Aiden Davidson. So there was a report of a more serious injury. Thankfully, that was not the case. And from the 37, it's the Braves on offense, trailing by 1. Zerbe is with him. Zerbe's 4-yard touchdown run, combined with the long kickoff return, is the Williamstown scoring. But again, special teams issues, 2 missed extra points, a block and a miss. First down, Davidson pitches, Zerbe off the left side, and he stepped out of bounds, short of the 45-yard line. Gain of about 6. We'll mark it at the 43. Second down and 4. If you're here tonight and you're tuning us in, welcome. Jam-packed George Ormsby Field in Williamstown. Not a seat to be found. They fake it to Hill, they give it to Zerbe, and he stopped immediately. Again, Jalen Robinson to the rescue for the Township defense. Stuffed Zerbe. He gave him a yard. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 3. At the 44. It got colder here. Anticipating the rain, which is forecasted from tonight, about 11:30, all the way into Sunday. On 3rd and 3, Davidson, deep far side, and that's a miscommunication with Raymond Wade. And a 4th and 3, and we get another solo punt. And on special teams, you know, how about Joey Kopacheski? Got a good snap on the last punt, and look what the difference was. Cello was able to pin him back. 4th and 3. Maybe we can get him to jump. Perfect snap. Low line drive from Macello. That will bounce and will die and fielded at the 1-yard line by Perez. Oh my goodness, that might have been going into the end zone, but Perez downed it. And how about Township, 99.5 yards away. Unbelievable. 58-yard punt, zip on the return. 9:04 to go in the 3rd. So Drakowski and the Minutemen back on offense. Right now it is 62 degrees, but with the winds, it feels like about 48 right now. It's chilly tonight. Drakowski. They can't go any further back, and this is a tight formation, and everybody sniffs it, and they got the Braves to jump. Jack Cummins. That will give Township breathing room. So says Frank Sloninko. So now it'll be 1st and 5. At the 6. Gotta watch the ball. Kowski, Scavetta hit behind the line. Holloman again. Guess they'll mark him at about the 4, so a loss of 2. 2nd and 7. Kowski from the goal line. A handoff again. This time Scavetta's got room, and he gets out across the 10, and he will be at the marker, and they're going to signal 1st down. So they needed 7, they got 7, and a 1st down for Township. could be a defining moment of this game tonight. Williamstown with a chance to really pin the Minutemen back, flip the field, and get the ball in great shape. They have to start at their 1. Drakowski keeps left side with room, and he's cut down at around the 25-yard line. Another first down, a run off the left side for Drakowski. Gain of 14. Everybody sold out on the Scavetta run, and Drakowski had plenty of room. He was sized up by Prunty in the secondary, but not before the first down. They try it again, same play on the outside, and Colbert takes him down, but not until he gets to the 32. Gain of about 7. Second down and short. 7.5 to go in the third. That's the score, 13-12. Tonight here on BFA. Scavetta pulls his way for a first down. Out to the 39. And just run here for the Minutemen in the second half. This drive started at the half-yard line. From the 38. First down. Scavetta again with room in the secondary. Dragged down at the Brave 40. 21 yards on the Scavetta run. Washington Township has not put the ball in the air yet on this drive. And so far, they've run 59 yards. Again, this drive started at the 1.5-yard line. Perez at the bottom of the screen, and they're going to get the Minutemen jumping. It's a false start. It's now 1st and 15, but if you read Frank Solinko's lips, he said the whole line. So 1st and 15. The crowd there. Drakowski, a handoff, Scavetta, and he got the penalty back, plus a yard. Prunty and Colbert got run over. Scavetta's a big load. That's what Coffee would be saying right now. Becoming the bell cow. 5'10", 200-pounder. 2nd and 9. Why not? They give it to him again, and he high steps inside the Brave 35. He's short of the first down. Braves wrap him up. The mark is the 33. And 3rd down and short. Fast-moving quarter. It happens when you run the ball. Minutemen have not put the ball in the air yet this drive. 3rd and 3. And a tight formation with Long all by himself at the top of the screen. It's a Scavetta run, and it's a first down to the 29-yard line. 4 more yards for Scavetta, over 100. And Washington Township is at the Brave 29-yard line. This is a 1-point gain. As we tick inside of 5 minutes to go. Keeping the ball away from the Braves and doing it very effectively and all through the ground. Now the first throw. Drakowski's almost intercepted. Holloman had it. Right off his hands. Look at this one again. Good pressure again. Goalie's in there. You didn't have to jump for it. Oh, that would have changed things in a hurry. 2nd and 10. I think if you're Mike Schatzman, you go back to the run. Don't put it up again. Fumble! And Jerkowski's able to get it back at the 31. It's a 2-yard loss. And now 3rd and 12. This last series, they've run 2 plays, a 1st and 10, a near interception, a 2nd and 10, a fumble. And now it's 3rd down and 12. Back at the 31. The 19 is the marker that Township needs. With motion, Jerkowski, time, sets up a screen, Scavetta, and he is going to be wrapped up. Another loss. 2 more yards. And now it's 4th and 14. Back at the 33. The Braves needed that and got it. Washington Township running the ball right down the field. And it was a penalty against Township that was declined. So now on 4th down and 14, there is no punter on the field for Washington Township. I don't think Schatzman knew or thought they were going to decline the penalty. They may let this run down and call a timeout. That might be the strategy here. Maybe not. Again, the marker is the 19. At the 33, Jerkowski sets up with time. Deep down the middle. It is caught by Perez down to the 4. 30 yards, Jerkowski to Perez. And a 1st and goal for Washington Township. Oh boy. Approaching 3 minutes. Scavetta tripped up at the line of scrimmage. Raheem Thomas got in there first. This will be a loss of a yard. They put it at the 5. It's 2nd and goal at the 5. 2:45 and running, 3rd quarter. Jerkowski is going to run for it. He's not going to get there. Caught by Zerby, out of bounds at the 3. 3rd and goal. Clock stopped, 2:42 to go. How about that? A bunch of runs. And then Jerkowski connects with Perez for 30 and sets up Township with a 1st and goal. 2 runs later, 3rd and goal at the 3-yard line. Perez is at the bottom of the screen. That's Scavetta. And Jerkowski, who keeps it right side, tripped up. Not there. He is at the 1. A 4th and goal. What do you do now if you're Schatzman? It's Jerkowski. Over 100 yards as a touchdown pass. Scavetta, no! What a stop by Williamstown! And how about Holloman? Because he read that play beautifully. Came in untouched, right down the middle. And the Braves give up a lot of yards, but no points. Look at Holloman off the edge. Great call by the defensive coaching brain trust led by Julian Gravener. And 96 yards down the field, and Washington Township comes up empty. At the 2-minute mark, Braves take over, and a long way to go. Davidson again at the controls. He's in the end zone. How about this brave team? First down. Faking the handoff. In the end zone, he's got to get rid of it. He will. A flag is down. That's a problem. There's a flag down, and it's in the end zone. There is a flag down in the end zone. And if it's against Williamstown, this is going to be a safety. And also a Minuteman is down on the Williamstown sideline. But when the officials get together, can we run it again, David, please? Let's see. Oh, that might be hands to the face on the defense. That's what that might be. Because I didn't see anything else. They're talking to Ron Gordon. And his reaction is not a good one. So it's an illegal formation at the snap. Well, that'll be half the distance then. It won't be a safety. Can we run that again, please? Well, there's Frank. Maybe waiting for the injured player to come off the field. Let's see if we have that again, David. Okay. See. So we're looking there. Looking there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 5 if he was punching on the other side. Oh, we had a guy in the bottom of the screen. So that's what it is. See the flag coming in. So it won't be a safety. It'll be an illegal formation. And if you start the drive at the 3, you can only go back to 1.5 yards. Meanwhile, they're still tending to the injured Minuteman. We'll take a break.
Pizza Hut's stuffed crust is the crust that made crust good. Topped and stuffed with over a half pound of cheese. What are you so afraid of? Loving it? Original stuffed crust, only from Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
Well, welcome back to Williamstown, everybody. This is a little bit more serious than we thought. They still are tending to an injured Minuteman. And we'll see if we can get it. Well, that's Jordan Potts. He's the punter. Smiles, though, so Mike Schatzman doesn't appear to be that serious. Potts is up on his feet. And that's what it was. As far as the call, it is an illegal formation. So they will spot the ball at the 3-yard line. You're asking about Hamilton and Mainland. Well, that's a good one there, too. They're locked up in a 7-7 game. It's 7 minutes to go in the 4th. In Hamilton, our score here, 13-12. Washington Township with the slimmest of margins, with 1:51 to go in the 3rd. So 1st and 12. And that is Davidson. Again at the controls. Quick screen out in the flat. Hill got some space. And he got close to the 10-yard line. Be a gain of about 8. Second down, about 4. Down to a minute in the third. It's a handoff up the middle, and Zerbe fights his way to get a first down. He's awful close. He got it. Tough run for Zach, and they don't have to run another play if they choose not to. Look at Zerbe bouncing off the contact, and they had him. The Minutemen had him wrapped up. Troy Molzon, 56. But he bounced off and got the Braves a new set. And again, they don't have to run this play if they don't want to. This might be an opportunity here to get them to jump and not even bother snapping it. Nope, they're going to snap it and they're going to throw it. And Davidson overthrows Prunty. Clock stopped, 7 seconds left. I'm going to let the clock run out on that. 2nd and 10 at the 14. There is Prunty, the freshman. Having a good year. See, we target Foley here on the far side. Instead, it's a Zerbe run. And he'll get to the 19, and that is where we will end the third quarter tonight. It'll be the Braves with a 3rd and 6 when we come back. The fourth quarter is next on BFA. Tonight's game is brought to you by Toyota of Turnersville. ToyotaofTurnersville.com is your best play when you want to score a new or used vehicle for your home team. Toyota of Turnersville service techs are known to figure out the toughest of those pesky lights on your dashboard. Toyota of Turnersville is just a short drive right on Route 42 in the heart of Turnersville Auto Mall and a proud sponsor of Williamstown Braves football. Toyota, let's go places. High sky, black sky. It's a clear night in Williamstown as we start the fourth quarter tonight. 13-12. The Minutemen have the lead over the Braves here on BFA. Chris Lozzi, the crew here tonight, sitting in the Coffee Jones chair in our press box here in Williamstown. That is the Braves. Offensive brain trust. Offensive coordinator Nick Seidenberg. As we return to a 3rd down, and they set up the chain, which they haven't done yet, but it's a 3rd and 6 at the 19. Just a marvelous football game tonight. Hope you enjoyed it here on BFA. So, as you see what's on the screen, I can tell you that the Williamstown High School Football Huddle Club partnered with Ticks for Good. And for this sweepstakes, tickets to a Philadelphia Eagles contest. It's in Kansas City against the Chiefs. We'll tell you more about this play. 3rd down and 6. From the 19. The marker is the 25. Now with motion. Trips to the right for Davidson. He fumbled the snap. It's still on the ground. And there's still a scramble. It looked like the Braves got it. And they did not. They're saying it is. Nope, they said he had it. 4th down, they said Prunty was able to get it. And meanwhile, Darian Joyner's like, but I got the ball. So a stop for the Township defense. And another punt coming up for the Braves. Perez, who's dangerous, is only at his 40-yard line, or their 40-yard line. And it's a Zerbe kick, and it's a good one that gets it out of bounds. No return possible. And they'll mark it at the, whoops, maybe not a good kick, as they mark it at the 42. 30-yard punt, and Washington Township back on offense. 11:05 on the clock here in the fourth.
Already started at the Braves 43-yard line.
So let's see, put that thing up, David, real quick and run the rest of that, right? So what is this sweepstakes? 2 lower level tickets to the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City, 2 nights at a Hilton property, round trip airfare to and from Kansas City for 2 people. And one-of-a-kind painting of the Kelsey brothers by the renowned artist George Perez. First down, Scavetta for 2 to the 40. Bring up 2nd and 8. And the more that you contribute, the more chances you get to win. So go to ticksforgood.com/active sweepstakes or -active sweepstakes /KC-trip, or use that QR code at the bottom of the screen. We'll put it up again later on tonight. 2nd and 8. Cherkowski faked everybody out and is at the 30-yard line, and that is good enough for a first down. It's a nice design there. Everybody sold that on the run again. And the Minutemen have a new set of downs at the 30-yard line. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. There it is again. Everybody sold on Scavetta, and he wasn't touched until he was 6 yards down the field. Cherkowski keeps that one. Flag down. As he has 2, it's a holding penalty. So that'll push back Township. Let's see who it is. Ball back at the 40, and it's 2nd down and 20. We don't know who the guilty party was, but it was thrown on the near side of the field. So I guess it would be one of the guys on the left side of the line of scrimmage up front. On 1st and 20, Cherkowski throws it behind Long, and it was almost picked off by Prunty, and if it was, he had nobody in front of him. Watch this again. I mean, he set it up on a platter right there. He gets on that deflection. There's nobody who's going to stop him. 2nd and long. Perez at the top of the screen. Cherkowski, pressure coming. Got it away. He's got 2 men down there, and it's incomplete. Perez and Long were both behind the secondary. And the ball bounced into the end zone, and it's 3rd down. He's got quite an arm, doesn't he, that young man? And here's 3rd down. Long way to go. We have that again, David. See who it was that rushed in there in the pressure? It's definitely going to be a long count. There's Williamstown sideline again. Now, 3rd and 20. Cherkowski, here they come again, the Braves. Chased out, gets hit as he throws it. That's a jump ball, and off the tip, it's intercepted. The Braves have it. Wade with another pick. because of the penetration. Watch this again. We didn't see who got in there, but off the deflection, Prunty, Wade, they fought for it. And the Braves get it. Second turnover. The other one was a muffed punt. That's Wade. His pick. 9:29 to go. They're at their own 19. Can they get a drive going here? Here's Hill on the sweep for about 3. And Hill is slow to get up. Second down long. 9 minutes to go. They mark it at the 22. Another tight ball game tonight here on BFA. We'll get a chance. We'll look in on Hamilton. Play fake on second down. Davidson over the middle, dropped by Hill. Davidson put it right on the money. Third down. I don't know if you call that play again. Harold might have been looking for daylight before he caught it. But it pins the Braves back on that drop. Third down. At the 22. Clock stop with 8:27 to go. Davidson underneath. Zerby, but he went down. Knee was on the ground at the 27. 5-yard gain. 4th and 2. Here's our update. Mainland is in front. And Drew Craig, boy, can he run. 22 seconds left. Hamilton trying to get one last opportunity. Our score here, 13-12. And it is going to be a punt, and Zerby's going to punt it again. Now, he can run, though. You got to be aware of that. But he is going to kick it. And here's Zerby's kick, and it finds the sideline, and another one that's probably going to be spotted closer to midfield. All right, still going. At the 48. 7:32 to go. 13-12, Washington Township. And Zerby, look at the fire in that young man. Does it all. And he's going to be asked to do more than that. As the Braves need another stop. They got to stop this very potent running attack. Giuliano Scavetta over 100 yards as a touchdown run at the 48-yard line. First down, Drakowski. Scavetta cutting it back. Taking people with him. Gets to the 42. Got about 6. 2nd and 4. See if they use the clock. Down to 7 minutes to go. Scavetta has a first down and is down at the 35-yard line. If you are wondering what's going on at Citizens Bank, Mets 2-0 over the Phillies until JT Realmuto with a 3-run home run. And they've added another, and it's 4-2 Phillies. Scavetta up the middle. 5 more, 6 more. To the 29-yard line. Braves have got to stop. Got to keep them out of the end zone here. Down to 6:15 to go. Another 6 yards, 2nd down and 4 from the 29. This is where Mike Schatzman will use most, if not all, of the play clock. And we'll keep an eye on the official on the near side with the play clock. Scavetta again, untouched, still going, and he'll get into the end zone. His 2nd touchdown of the game. 29 yards out, and a big score for the Minutemen. Off the short punt, Minutemen go 48 yards in 5 plays, and Scavetta goes into the end zone again. It might have been a hold by Dombrowski, number 54, but extra point, no good. Seems to be an epidemic here. So Williamstown, 19-12, they trail. 5:42 to go in the 4th.
Wanna know why no one out Pizza Hut? Pizza Hut meat lovers' melts are filled with almost a half a pound of meat and cheese for just $6.99. Enough for 2, price for 1. That's why no one out pizzas the Hut.
I do it big.
With the Pizza Hut Big Dinner Box, however you want a dinner, we got you covered. Big time.
I do it big.
The Big Dinner Box. 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and wings or pasta. Oh, hello.
It was a 29-yard touchdown run by Giuliano Scavetta, his 2nd of the game. That has given the Minutemen a 7-point lead, another missed extra point. There's the final. As you look at it at the bottom of the screen, on our split screen, brought to you by Turnersville Toyota. And there's Mike Gill and Bill Osborne. And there was Mike Gill and there was Bill Osborne. So here we go, 5:42 to go in our ball game, 19-12. Township with the lead. The Braves are still in striking distance. They have all 3 timeouts and 5:42 to go. Could it be a setup for an Aiden Davidson comeback? Short kick off the bounce. A bobble. Harold Hill. Get room, Harold. Get room, Harold. He's still going. Cross midfield. Into Township territory. That's what you need. And Harold Hill setting up the Braves at the 38-yard line. Every time you see a return or bobble a snap or punt, you're reminded of Deshaun Jackson, rather. It just messes the timing up of the coverage. Just they're down there. And with one guy to beat, and the sideline, Jordan Potts is able to take down Harold Hill. But not before a 54-yard return. And here we go on 1st down. Davidson, screen pass set up, incomplete. And nobody was there. 2nd down. Clock stopped, 5:27 left. Officials were pointing to a receiver, so no grounding. I'd go right back to it. I would go right back to it. Zerby looking at the sideline. There's Davidson. Took a hard hit on his shoulder at the end of the first half. Fortunately, it wasn't serious. He's in there. It's a fake Zerby over the middle. It's tipped and almost intercepted. Potts was on his back, and all of a sudden, here comes the ball, but he couldn't handle it. And third down. That didn't fool anybody. Long, taking a while to get up. And he's going to go to the sideline. So we have that again, Dave? Let's see who got a piece of it. Oh, it was up to the linebackers who got it. There's Caleb Pelaganis. Minutemen look like they're coming on a blitz. Jalen Robinson, what a game he's had. When he drops off. Meantime, it's a fake. Davidson to the outside. Bumps his way. He'll get to the 35. Then he's pushed back. And we are set up with a huge 4th and 8. 5:07 to go. Do you burn the timeout here? You got 3 of them. The marker is the 28-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go. What do they do? Fake, roll out. Davidson chased out, gets it away, and Hill is dumped. As soon as he was caught, and the Braves are not able to capitalize on the long punt return or kickoff return, and the ball goes over on downs, and Mitchell Landau makes the play at the 35. So 4:28 to go, and now the Braves will be looking to use timeouts. Update at the bank. Mets got a run in the 8th. It's 4-3. Marlins got destroyed 16-1. So if the Phillies win, their magic number will be down to 3 tonight. 16-1. Well, that's not over yet. That's over. Bottom of the 8th. 1st and 10 at the 35. Drakowski on a keeper, turning the sideline, and he hits the stick, but they'll mark him back at the 41. It's a gain of 6, but he went out of bounds. So he did the Braves a favor, saving a timeout. So they have to reset the sticks. So 2nd down and 4. Scavetta stopped short. Got a couple. And I'll bring up a 3rd and 2. And we're watching the sideline, and no timeout yet. Third down and a long 2. Township needs the 45. We're under 4 minutes to go. What a ball game tonight on BFA. Another tight one for these Braves. Drakowski keeps. He's got a 1st down to the 48 on the quarterback keeper. Gain of 5. And 3:34 and stopped. And now I think it might be time to get those timeouts. The 2023 edition of the Border Bowl, and it's going down to the wire. Great crowd tonight here in Williamstown. 1st and 10 with 3:03 and running. Scavetta bounces outside. Another good run on first down. Still going. Look at this. They can't get him down. Look at 5'10", 200 pounds, pushing the pile all the way down to the 37. Wow. That is 15 yards, and 12 of them was after the first contact. Amazing. They will be announcing players of the game because this is the Border Bowl and possession of a trophy that the Minutemen have had for 3 years. 38, first down. Now might be time to start using timeouts, Coach Gordon. Scavetta tripped up, and there's the first timeout. That's Jordan Gravener. Stop. So a gain of only a yard and a 2nd and 9, and timeout number 1 taken by Williamstown. 2:08 on the clock. $16-1. Somebody just asked me, if the Marlins come back, I will walk to Miami. You guys are too young to remember that reference. The great Jim Rooker and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Phillies are down 10-0. Jim Rooker said, if the Pirates lose this game, I'll walk back to Pittsburgh. The game was in Philadelphia, and of course, Phillies won that game. 2:08. Timeout number 1 from Williamstown. Our score here, 19-12, Washington Township. For the 3rd straight Border Bowl victory. So 2nd down, now they're going to call it 2nd and 10, so Scavetta got no gain. Czerkowski keeps up the middle. Czerkowski down to the 25-yard line, and that is a first down. And that probably is going to seal it. Braves again giving all they had tonight. Everybody was joyous. They opened the scoring with a long kickoff return for a touchdown for Harold Hill. This rushing attack, though, of the Minutemen wore down the Braves at the end. And that's going to be the story tonight. Not sure why Ron Gordon is saving timeouts now, but now we got a false start. Put the ball back to the 30. And of course, this clock will go on the snap, so you don't have to use a timeout, because inside of 2 minutes, they're going to ask, you can see Frank now asking the sideline, you want it on the snap, right, to confirm, because, and he's going to probably announce it. Minute 30 to go. And the Township faithful are serenading the Braves. They have come to cheer on their Minutemen. Czerkowski, dragged, grabbed, taken down at the 29. And that's the 2nd timeout for Williamstown. They got 1 left. Clock stopped with 1:23 to go. What can you do? Luke Janice I owe him half a pretzel. And if you were at House of Brews last night, you'll know why. That's the defense. One timeout left. And we're down to a minute 23 to go.
Come on, crowd, let's hear you shout. Give me a beat.
The Braves are more than game tonight. More than game. Second down, 14. Should be a run from Scavetta, and it is. And he's wrapped up after a short gain. And the Braves will call their final timeout with a minute 16 to go. Tonight's game was produced by David Virgilio, directed by Jared Garcia. Our staff tonight, John Tucker on the 50-yard line, camera. Nick Penza on the field, bringing you that shot right there and the other great shots of field level. And a reminder once again that the Williamstown Braves football and the Huddle Club partnering with Ticks for Good. For a donation, you can enter to win this fabulous prize. What is it? It's a trip to Kansas City and 2 tickets to the Eagles-Chiefs game on a Monday night, November 20. The entries depend upon what donation you make. 25 gets you 10 entries, 50 gets you 40, 100 gets you 120, 250 gets you 250 entries. So to donate, go to ticksforgood.com/active-sweepstakes/KC-trip, or simply just use the QR code that's on the screen. And good luck. See you in Kansas City. Now the officials stop the clock. Equipment violation. 3rd and 12, Braves out of timeouts. And Jacob Eubanks, our broadcast associate tonight, who ripped his knee tendon and ligament, helped us with the scoreboard tonight. Thank you, Jacob. Drakowski fights his way and he gets down to the 20. Braves cannot stop the clock. Zerby with the tackle. The executive producers of BFA Sports, Rob Hadak, Doug Stasic, and Jim G. So the graphic is not correct. It's 10 entries for $25, 40 entries for $50, 120 for $100, and 300 entries for $250. Ticks for Good. For that trip to Kansas City. They have to run it, so I think Mike Schatzman will call a timeout right now with 1 second left on the play clock, and he will. Braves are going to go down to their 5th straight defeat this season. They haven't won yet. But if last week at Lenape was a crusher, this one is just as bad. 25 seconds left. Julian Gravener, shout out to that young man. Defense played very well tonight. They just got really worn down by a very good rushing attack for Washington Township tonight. Giuliano Scavetta with 2 touchdown runs, a touchdown pass from Jared Drakowski, Deshaun Long. And that is the offensive scoring for Washington Township. Meanwhile, for Williamstown, 96-yard kickoff return for Harold Hill to start the game, and a 5-yard touchdown run by Zach Zerby. 2 missed extra points as well. Now we have, most likely, Drakowski taking a knee. And the officials are now sending Long off the field. Replaced by Quentin Singleton. One kneel down, and this should do it. And instead, Drakowski runs up the middle. I guess that's the equivalent of a kneel down. And that will do it. Braves regain. Actually, that was 4th down. So the Braves will get it back with 18 seconds left and no timeouts left. Must have missed a down somewhere. So, okay, so they ran it last week, the hook and ladder, which was there, and it was dropped by Harold Hill. They're going to get another shot at it. 16 seconds to go. No timeouts left. And you need 7 points, and now Washington Township will call another timeout. The ball is at the 18-yard line. So you need 82 yards. And you need them in a hurry. What do you think, Nick? What play do you dial up here? One timeout left for the Minutemen. Another long game. Dave went, All right, here we go. Hill and Wade and Prunty are all on the left side. Foley at the bottom, Zerby and Davidson. Here it is. Foley, pitch, Zerby behind him. And he has to scramble to get it, and that's how the game ends tonight. Again, the Braves were more than game. Final score, Washington Township 19 and the Braves 12. They win the Border Bowl for the 3rd year in a row. There was a flag down at the end of the game. Hold on. That's it. So it's over. Final score tonight, 19-12. Our thanks to the Williamstown Huddle Club for this presentation and all the people here in Monroe Township. It's homecoming night. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk to you next week. It's the Coaches Show Thursday night, and then Williamstown on the road at Cherokee next Friday night. For the entire crew, I'm Chris Lozzi. Thanks for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody. Tonight's game is brought to you by Liberty Fence Company. For 3 generations, the Liberty Fence Company has installed thousands of jobs all across the Delaware Valley. From wood, PVC, or chain link fence to stamped concrete, wrought iron railings, and landscape packages, Liberty Fence has won the hearts of their fans for over 30 years. When you want to take your backyard or landscaping to the next level, rush to your laptop and blitz your way to www.libertyfence.com.